So to recap today's live stream, what we are going to be looking for tomorrow's trading session, we had another continuation to the upside today on dollar index. Basically, the biggest catalyst of today's session was the ECB. We had Christine Lagarde cutting rates again from 3.65 to 3.4, which means that it was another 25 basis points rate cut. And we saw a negative move on the euro, which we had this push to the upside on the dollar. We also had retail sales in the US, much better than expected. And also unemployment claims, it was as expected at 241. Now, we had another leg up on the dollar, and tomorrow I think we are going to finally have the move to the downside. We are literally at the levels that we have been waiting for throughout this week within this structure. Price already reacting from this lower edge in their support resistance. We do have this supply just above it, and I'm expecting price potentially fake out these highs, getting there, and we move to the downside. We are creating a lot of structure in here, too many highs, and I'm looking for price eventually to fake out all these highs and then push to the downside. And I think that can happen tomorrow during the London Open, so be aware of potential sell opportunities on the dollar in there. Euro dollar is also finally within the demand zone, so it's reacting from the upper edge as well. There's a little bit of a better zone also inside the demand in the lower time frame that price can eventually react from as well. So again, I still like potentially a level on the euro dollar that could respect without breaking the lows, but depending on what's going to happen during the Asian session, we may have a break or not of the lows, but I'm going to be looking for longs as well, especially after seeing also dollar index reacting from there. Pound, tomorrow we have retail sales straight at 7 a.m. in the morning. I don't really like the lows. I would like to see pound dollar actually creating new lows before any potential move to the upside. So that can happen as well, something to bear in mind. Something else, we saw the yen pairs moving more to the upside. We saw dollar yen moving a bit more to the upside as well, with the yen index moving lower. Like we have seen this yen index moving to the downside now at the demand zone. We respected price at the high, so I could see eventually this one continue to move to the downside, which means that the other yen pairs could continue to move higher before finding new sell pressure. The indices, right? This is quite interesting. So the US indices, we had another all-time high being created on the S&P, but then we saw a lot of selling pressure. And this is going to be interesting. At this point, I like the possibility of selling the highs again, right? I like the way price created that high and I see orders left behind in there. So I could see a selling opportunity in there. Nasdaq didn't manage to break new highs because there was no need for it, because it actually broke structure. We talked about that yesterday. And I do like the highs as well to potentially look for new sales on Nasdaq and Dow Jones. I would like to see new highs being created before another move downside. We do have this trend line. Eventually, I would like to see this trend line being broken. And whenever that happens, then we can start looking for more sales. But at this point, I would like to see price actually breaking the highs before anything else. And DAX as well, price just broke new all-time highs, then quick rejection to the downside, and I'm curious to see how price may react from there. If we do manage to break below these lows first, then we can react from there and we can look for more sell opportunities. Gold broke new all-time highs again, so we'll see if this is going to create momentum or not. Dollar CAD and the CAD pairs reached the target that we aimed for 2-3 days ago, so that's perfect, and now it's finding some buy pressure. We have oil, which is still within the same range. I'm still waiting on oil for price to go slightly lower before moving to the upside. So I need to wait on that one. So that's basically it. Tomorrow morning, I'm literally going to look for buy opportunities on the euro and selling opportunities on the dollar. So that's going to be my focus. I really like now where dollar index is approaching and reacting. So I'm going to keep tracking. I see the weakness starting to appear. I really like this low being broken as well. So that's something that I will be looking for. Guys, if you're getting value, if you're managing to get some trade opportunities from the stream or from these quick recaps, let me know and subscribe to the channel as well so you don't miss out on the next videos. I'll see you on Sunday for the weekly market analysis. Have a great Friday, have a great weekend as well, and I'll see you back on Sunday. Thank you very much, guys. Obrigado. Bye bye.